Masterpiece, where I teach you how to draw a masterpiece in just 10 minutes. Let's get started. Today, we're going to be drawing a perfect replica of Edvard Munch's The Scream. To start off, make sure your workspace is clean and prepared. I'm using a thick paper notebook and a standard 0.5mm pencil. So, to start on our masterpiece, what we're going to do is take a standard 12-inch ruler, place it about 30-degree angle to your paper, and just sketch some parallel lines. And what this will do is create the shape necessary to draw our bridge in this wonderful expressionist painting. As you may know, The Scream was painted on oil canvas in 1895. Perfection. Now, next, we're going to want to draw the skyline. A very striking skyline, lots of curves. And for this, I'm going to use a sleeping mask. It has the perfect curves for our skyline. So just take your sleeping mask, lay it flat, and sketch the outline. And that should about do it. Absolutely wonderful. Next, we're going to start on the central figure of The Scream. This famous figure has a very striking outline, and to get the correct shape for the head, what we're going to use is our cheese ball. Just place it on the paper, slightly above the bridge, and just sketch the outline of your cheese ball. Remember to hold it still. Sketch around it, get the perfect outline for our figure's head. Spectacular. If you have cheese residue on your paper, don't worry. It'll actually add to the texture of the painting, and it'll look wonderful. Next, we're going to want to draw the body of the figure, and for this, I highly recommend to use a standard t-shirt. Just place the t-shirt parallel to the figure's head. And sketch the curves of the body of this wonderful figure. If you don't have a green t-shirt, any other color will do, of course. Spectacular. Next, to draw the arms of the figure, what we're going to use is a standard slice of ham. Just place your slice of ham next to the body, fold over a bit of it, and just start sketching the outline. Create the perfect curves necessary for the arm and the hand of this figure. Now flip your ham over and start the other arm. For this, I recommend a wet slice of ham to add more detail and contours to the paper, which will replicate the oil canvas look of the original 1895 masterpiece. Fascinating. Next, what you're going to want to do is to add detail to the face, to add the eyes. What I use is a belt, and what I recommend doing is spend a few weeks gaining some weight, and that will fray a hole in the belt, and with this fray you're going to draw the eyes of this figure. Perfect. Place your belt aside, and let's move on to the island and river in the background of our masterpiece. For this, what you're going to want to use is your sonic screwdriver. Just extend your screwdriver, and these natural bumps and curves in the screwdriver will be perfect for tracing our river. Beautiful, bright blue river in the background. Stunning. Next, the island in this piece can be traced using a standard pair of jeans. What you want to do is take the belt loop of the jeans, place your pencil inside the belt loop, and the belt loop will basically do all the work for you. It's absolutely fascinating. With the right tools, you can accomplish anything. Wonderfully done. Next, to add the mouth shape in the scream, what you want to do is take a Valentine's Day card. I find this one works very well. Just take the heart and very carefully rotate around. I got this particular Valentine's Day card from my lovely mother. Beautiful. Now, we're almost done with our masterpiece. Some final touches would be nice to make it pop. After this, I highly recommend adding some color to your masterpiece. So just the skyline here, add a nice rose color. Remember, broad brush strokes, just like the original oil work. And I find it's a lot faster to use two hands at the same time to draw. If you master this technique like I have, you might even have a 5-minute masterpiece. Euphoric. Now to add the small figures in the background on the bridge here, what we want to do is simply use Matt Smith as a reference here. I find the 11th Doctor works best. place Matt Smith next to the bridge and just reference his face. I find his jawline perfectly matches these figures in this painting. Remember, you can add a hat to your figure if you want to. This is expressionist art, and I highly recommend that you express yourself in any way you find you would like to. And that should about finish our masterpiece. Absolutely spectacular. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time